This evening, without much warning, we had a Bow Echo storm system impact Memphis and Shelby County. And as you all know, those storms can produce severe straight line winds between 80 and 100 miles an hour. They also produce heavy rain and occasional tornadoes. We don't have any confirmation of tornadic activity that touched down here, but we do have confirmation of straight line winds of more than 70 miles an hour. And those winds have wreaked havoc on the electric system, impacting more than 25% of MLGW's customers this evening. Presently, we are still assessing the system so that we can understand the extent of the damage. But from what I know now, our customers should expect that this is going to be a multi-day recovery. We expect to have the very vast majority of all customers restored by Thursday evening. Now, this is my best initial assessment based on what I know now, but as we do more damage assessment, I will refine that estimate as we go forward in the next coming days. My message to people who are without power right now is that I would ask that they all have a plan to be without power for multiple days. We understand that that comes with some needs, and we will work with local agencies to provide information on where you can get assistance should you need that. I'd also ask friends and neighbors who do have power to reach out to their friends that do not to help them along if you can. The immediate priorities for MLGW are to restore power to hospitals, water treatment plants, and wastewater treatment plants. Following that, our priority goes to those circuits that serve the most customers that are impacted by the outage. Now, tomorrow, I know the questions will be about the schools, and so we're going to endeavor to have a better assessment of individual schools by Sunday evening so that parents and teachers and administrators can plan for what should come next week. But it's fair to say that for schools that are out of power, some of them will be interrupted next week and have to make some alternate plans. Now, tonight, we have MLGW crews and tree trimming crews out in the field. They are already at work. They're doing two things. They're assessing the damage. They're rerouting power where and when they can, and they're also working to restore power for known outages. They're going to be joined tomorrow by additional MLGW staff who is coming on to the shift tomorrow morning, as well as more than 30 electric contractor crews. And now that's multiple people. That's more than 100 additional people who are headed our way. And there are more coming behind them tomorrow evening. So in short, we have additional help on the way, and they are already headed to our service territory. Now, tomorrow, we'll put out another advisory of a time when I can update the media, and I hope to have some more detailed information at that point. So if you could please look for that, and I've already received the request to see if we could stream that online during social as well. So we'll do that if we can tomorrow. All right, that ends my comments now, and I'll turn it to you for questions if anybody has any.
If you would please raise your hand if you have a question, and we'll call you as we see your names.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any questions. Again, our team is still hard at work. They've already restored power to more than 10,000 customers who were impacted, and they're going to continue to work through the night. And again, we'll hit it incredibly hard overnight and all the way through until we have every last customer restored. And we'll get to you as quick as we possibly can. Please make a plan if you're out of power to be out of power for several days. And if you can, reach out to a friend and help those folks who are without power. All right, seeing no questions or hands raised, we can conclude for tonight.